is more murder music.
Yeah, fact.
We was more on like fun music types. But we got older. We wasn't the same as the Tainers, but we got a little older. We started getting a little more ratchet. But when we was younger, we was kind of forced to live to be extra clean. But we all come from where we come from. We all ignorant or whatever. That was a hint. I ain't gonna say too much about ignorant, but yeah, but like we all come from that. So now that we older, it was like we still was clean, but we took a Blicky song and made it sound fun. Right. It's about a gun, but a toy gun. It's about all kind of stuff. It could be for everybody.
Everything was fun.
Even the girl, where you going?
Even this shit here. Yeah. All that extra shit. It was fun. So my question is now I'm gonna go to what he said, because I agree with him, but I also agree with him. And listen, two things can be right. But my question to you
like
is,
a 6 and a 9.
Let's put aside being on, like he said, the top of the mountain. Let's put that aside, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's look at it from this is what y'all meant to the city, and this is what y'all meant to younger people.
Not you about to try to make me regret it.
No. I'm asking you, with that being said, you don't think that's a reason to what, nigga, what are you looking for?
I don't want to sound like it seemed like an alcoholic.
But you was looking for alcohol.
Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic.
Say something to drink. So no, what I'm saying is, you don't think that being an influence for like positivity, you don't think that's enough to want to try to fix it and work it out?
We still haven't addressed what I asked him though. Is the nigga just tripping, y'all measuring dicks, or is the nigga fundamentally fucked up?
No, he said that. He said he been seeing it and he saw it.
Right.
So then why you keep asking this man? Can he work with something that he telling you the nigga fundamentals ain't sound?
Let me tell you why. I give you a good example.
Reason why?
Because sometimes, not all the time, and I don't know if you feel this way, but I feel this way. Sometimes there are things that mean more to you than you. Mm-hmm. So to me, in my opinion, I've worked with people. You gotta let me finish.
I didn't understand. Wait. Okay. Mean more. Say that one more time.
There are certain things in this world that mean more to me than me. Right? So I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. I sometimes have to agree and get along with my child's mother for the betterment of my child. And I know how she is. For her entire life, she's going to stay that way. But I have to put aside what I have to put aside to make sure that that child benefits. So all I'm saying is this.
See, wait, before you say that though, see, and I just want to show you how you show two things can be right. See me, I fucking went to court and spent all my money, $20-some thousand, and got my child, and told that bitch, fuck you.
Right.
Real shit.
That's what I did.
Right.
And I raised my child.
My child lived with me too. Yeah. But I also understand that it's not always going to be a fight for me.
It wasn't no fight for me. I had full custody, 100%. I still let my child go see.
So I think the disconnect right now we having right now.
I'm just saying two different ways.
Two things can be truth, but two things can be wrong too. So what I'm saying to you, for him is what they were to the city.
Was positivity.
Is that
they was in my DM asking me to make a statement about y'all, cause people was attacking y'all for something I can't remember, and it was like, B, why they fuck want them little dudes? They ain't doing nothing. And I made a post. I said, man, I don't see nothing where they negative. Why y'all on them? And I said, if y'all want to talk about some niggas, though, I named some niggas you can talk about.
Yeah, but by him, the way you making it sound, like the way you say for the city is like, the way you making it sound is like, damn. Now I'm over here trying to kind of feeling it. It might be the drink, I don't know, but.
Well, you don't need to guess. Did the nigga do you something that break the G code and you can't get past it?
For sure.
All right. You ain't just mad at the man because his chick colder than yours.
No, that wasn't.
Nice
No, that's not.
Little brother, if it come down to a situation, you understand, towards you and him clashed over a lady, that's not breaking the code. You understand what I'm saying?
But it was deeper than that.
Can I say something to you?
Yeah, you could.
Say, bro, was that your old lady? Yes. Was that?
All this behind a broad, dog?
Can I go? Can I go, brother?
Wait, answer that, nigga.
Nah,
It's
not all about buying a broad.
So what's the fundamentals? Let's get to the real conversation.
The fundamental is him talking down on me and coming around me like shit cool.
Pillow talking.
Pillow talk. Why is you pillow talking?
So he's supposed to be a best partner, and he's talking about
Most likely.
make it more relevant. It's talking about a broad you messing with. Or?
Then I heard he said something. It's just I heard he said
You was
something.
supposed to just pop him.
Can I say something to
You
you,
might
brother?
be right.
One last time.
What's up?
Say, bro, if you clash over a hoe,
I'm with him.
that don't equivalent to the money.
I'm with him.
I know. I never
Can I
want.
talk?
I
Can I-
never want to fall
Can I
out by
holler
no
at you,
female. There's
brother?
too many females.
This man you talking, you understand?
I'm with him on that one.
Anything that subsidize a situation with a female, brother, that should not destroy the Roman Empire. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Say, bro, if me and Luck got to fight over a situation with a female, say, bro, me and Luck gonna go in the east. We can go to Chalmette. We can go uptown. Just let me hold up. We can go anywhere Luck wanna go.
Right.
We gonna get it over with. And guess what? We gonna be here the next day, and he gonna have
see,
a smile
now
on his
listen
face.
though.
But respectful.
But they overweight.
Niggas not really like that nowadays.
Say, bro,
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
I'm not.
That's
Say, bro,
sad, though.
you gotta let
That's
me
the sad
finish.
part.
though.
And I'm not
But
taking
also,
nothing-
Hey, we gotta let him land his plane so he can get to his point. Hurry up and land.
I ain't gotta hurry up.
I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna fly my plane. You heard me? And I'm gonna say this here from my experience. You understand? Y'all was on y'all way to the mountaintop. Any situation over a female is not worth it. The mission is the mountaintop. The mission is your mom. The mission is your po. The mission is your sisters, your brothers. That's the goal. A female can't deter that goal.
But
You
I
understand?
also understand the fact that
I'm
how
almost
you
there.
gonna
I'm
rock
almost
with a
there.
nigga-
I'm almost there. And I'm trying not to cut you off, Byron, baby. I love you. You heard me? But I'm gonna say this here. I'm not telling you what to do. You understand? But I'm telling you, from my experience, the goal is the goal. You understand? Get it over with him. From what I see, get it over with him, and get to the mountaintop.
Man, these
Because-
niggas' ultimate motivation ain't nothing but fucking money and brains.
We haven't been.
We done
Well,
proved
so
that
be
to
it.
you.
Be
We haven't
realistic.
been
I'm
because
gonna
we
be
about a
realistic.
year
I'm
now.
gonna
A
stand
year
with
now.
you. Like,
A year.
niggas not really like that nowadays. Like, I've
What am I
been
in
cool
this
with a
for?
nigga for 9 years, and a nigga
I'm not
doubled
in for
down,
my
told me
feelings.
that we was told a chick
Hear
that we
me
was nigga
talk?
partners to begin with.
What I'm in this for?
He did some shit like that.
Yeah, nigga, like,
He
how
did
you
some
how you
shit
gonna
like
say
that.
I'm not gonna rock with a nigga?
But hey, we got.
If I'm rocking with you every day and I got to worry about silly ass shit about you getting mad because the whole like me and shit, I'm not gonna be around
Yeah, you was
you
never
either,
my partner to
dog.
begin with. Like,
Fuck.
that's real.
What
Say,
I
bro,
just keep
say,
doing
bro,
that every
you
day?
ain't gotta be around me to get the business done.
So let me.
It's a simple-
real.
All right, so
I sold a
listen.
million records.
listen.
Say,
You
bro,
right, you
I'm about
right.
to do a whole situation with the band, bro, for a big check.
So the money worth more than the piece.
Fucking right.
Not to me. That we
Respectfully,
And
you
that-
right.
and
You-
listen,
respectfully, you
I
are
think-
right.
hold up.
You is
Fucking
not
right.
wrong. You is
Hold
not
up, so
wrong.
listen.
But here's the thing, though. I just like how my pops be telling me, I can always bring a horse to a watering hole, but I cannot get that motherfucker to drink.
And guess
I
what?
turned down
I can't,
$200
say, bro,
today,
I can't.
nigga.
So,
Yeah.
so if I'm working,
For the
so
right-
if
for the
I'm
right-
gonna
for the
drink,
right
if
understanding,
I'm gonna drink,
that
I'm
ass
gonna
gonna
drink,
drink.
whether you
You're
with
not
it or whether
listening
you
to me.
not.
You're not listening
Regardless,
to me. You're
I'm
not
gonna do
listening
it for
to me.
myself. Cause whether you got it for you, whether you
Take
want
this
it or
out of
not.
the convo.
He threw that thing.
For the right money,
Real.
that
That's
first gonna
real,
drink.
regardless of the fact. I'm not about
right.
to sit
Y'all
there-
got it.
If
Y'all
I'm
got it.
gonna do it, if
got it.
I know, if I know
got it.
whether we got beef or not.
They won't do it for unity.
we
They
go.
won't do it for fucking
Here we
peace
go.
or advancement. You see what I'm saying? That's the fucking problem.
Okay, so let me ask this.
Y'all got it.
Let me hold up. I want to say this. Lou is you related to him, right?
Yes.
That's just, tell us who he is to you.
That's my little cousin. That's my first cousin's son. So it's my
I'm
son.
Brett.
Okay, so Lou is always. Can you stand on this side so the camera can hit you?
Uncle Lou, Uncle Lou.
Shout out to Lou for coming in late.
Yeah,
Probably
my
was,
dog.
taking, probably was taking a while to
Sing.
put the overalls on.
Yes, sir. Took a minute.
Took a minute to put these on, so he's a little late. But
This nigga stay
I got a question though. I want you to give because you know him, but also I want you to give him. Tell us what you think based off of what you know and what you hear.
This is what I'm gathering. From the time I came in, it was 4 of y'all total in the group, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't fully see him because they had 2 other ones in the group. Pay attention, but you're still doing your thing. Other dudes doing their thing. He doing his thing. It was a maturation process, y'all, coming up, figuring things out. But these both were saying, and I'm surprised Byron took his initial opinion. Coming up, we had issue. It wasn't on TV. We had to scrap it out. Once we got it off our chest, emotions was gone and logic kicked in. Why are you here?
Unless the
Wait,
nigga who
Byron.
wrong
Wait.
win.
I don't have to. I don't have
Unless the nigga who wrong win.
Let him
Y'all
finish.
ain't never been beat
It's
up.
not
and was
necessarily
right.
about
You
win
can
or
hold
lose.
up,
Like,
hold up,
not-
hold up.
Hey,
Hold up.
let him talk. Let him go
You
ahead.
can lose a fight and still win
Fucking right.
in the bigger picture of things.
right.
You're talking about a
Right.
physical
Fucking
loss, right? A nigga can win and still take a L on this side of the tracks. But in capitalism in America, nigga,
Yes, indeed.
you
If the
recognize,
nigga play-
you already,
Indeed.
Dave,
Yes, indeed.
you
Before
recognize,
beat you up,
right?
I'm really gonna play you
You
out.
recognize. Now in this barbershop,
They don't-
we would have conversations up here. Boy, I saw you little cousin doing this. They thought all that stuff was a ploy y'all was doing to promote yourselves.
A lot of people thought.
A lot of
we
people
broke
thought
fake,
that,
fake.
right?
But why
Keep
people
it-
thought that?
Because that's what happens.
Well, let
Why
me
they
tell
think
you.
everything-
I can tell you.
Let me tell you.
No.
Why when you're not a hood artist, they think everything?
I'ma give you an answer.
a fake.
I'ma give
when
you
you're
an
not
answer.
a gangster artist, they
Say,
think
bruh,
everything.
I'm
is
gonna
control.
give you an answer.
Who's to say you're not a hood artist?
I'm not a hood. My music not solely. I
That's-
speak about women. I live this shit.
And
That's
look,
what I
and
do.
look, and look, look. That's great, but at the end of the day, the hood know the hood, brother.
The hood, no, the hood. I grew up with that.
In the hood.
You ain't gotta, look,
Right.
you ain't gotta explain that,
But
yo.
that's not what it is. It's
But
like
get what?
New Edition.
Well, I'm
New
just trying-
Edition grew up in the hood, but there was Candy
I'm just
Girl.
trying to figure out.
Look,
With the
the
whole
goal,
respect,
the brother,
Hold on,
the
time out.
goal is the goal.
Time
The
out.
goal is the goal.
That's a
It's not
fact.
about what we see.
That's a fact.
It's about what it is. But
I'ma answer
the
your
goal
question.
is the goal, and what the goal is to me, you understand? It's the mountaintop.
To him.
I
I'm
look at
trying
it
to
like
figure out why people thought it
I'm
was
about to
fake.
tell you if I needed. I was waiting for him to
Oh,
finish
'cause
so I could tell
we
you.
was always having fun?
This
What?
what you have. No,
I love it.
Listen, I'm gonna answer your question from a person who also thought it was fake, and I know you niggas. I just didn't feel like the need to call and ask you niggas was it real or not. You got to understand that a lot of what y'all done was fake.
Nothing was fake.
I didn't
out.
feel like it was fake.
Time out.
What was fake?
I didn't feel that way.
Let me say this. What you got to understand is a lot of things they
Hey,
did.
dang, that man need a chair.
A lot of he do need a chair. This nigga looks uncomfortable.
That look crazy.
I hate when a nigga look uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's standing, moving around and shit.
Man,
I'm like, God damn.
man almost dipped in the trash.
It's like
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate
y'all would do things, and
Welcome back, King.
I knew, and y'all knew.
You too.
Believe it or not, we gonna be honest right here. It's uncut feeling. I knew, and y'all knew. Y'all would do certain things for the camera that was staged. Yes. Yes.
It's
It's
Yes.
not. Let me make this.
Y'all knew it was
What's
staged,
staged?
but we thought it was real. Y'all wanted us to think it was real.
But how you know that, Luck?
Because I know, nigga. So
Let me
when
tell you,
people, so when you
everything
can
we
see
did-
certain things, when you can see certain things, and when you notice certain things, people gonna call you for that.
Let me tell
People
you
are
the-
gonna see you for that. So I'm not saying they wrong. I'm not saying people's wrong for saying, oh, that was fake or this was this. A lot of what they did, let's keep it a buck. A lot of what they did was a gimmick.
This whole conversation
Say, bro.
fake.
So wait,
to cut you
we
off.
talk about gimmicks.
So he asked the
So what-
question. He asked the
Whole fucking
question.
combo fake.
Why
Byron,
is
he
it, why
asked
is
the
it a
question.
gimmick? It's only a gimmick because the generation we accustomed to now is used to drill gangster artists. It's called a gimmick because y'all used to that. It's not really a
Listen,
gimmick. If we go back to 10 years ago, we had Prince.
Uh-huh.
A lot of lipstick, butt cheeks out. We had Michael Jackson, lipstick. We had Milli Vanilli in the tub together. When we go all the way back. Back then it was cool, but now the generation
We
is
not
different.
saying it's not
Everything
cool.
is so quick to be a gimmick.
It's not. We're not saying it's not a gimmick, but do you have a blicky on your dresser? And is it a water gun? You see what I'm saying? So now it's a gimmick. So now it's a gimmick.
Look, that was
Because you may have a real
Look,
pistol
that
on
was
your,
different.
because you may have a real pistol on your nightstand, but it's not a water gun. So now it's a gimmick.
All right.
So now,
Look, that made sense.
so now I don't know no nigga with a pistol on his nightstand, and it's a water gun, and it's a nigga next to him, and
Can
they
we
do
get
this
back
in the
to the
middle of the
real
day. That to me, we talking about to me. That makes us say, you know what? That
I want
might
to
be
get
a
back to
gimmick.
the real
But everything
conversation.
wasn't a gimmick.
If this man say that the man keep doing whole shit to him,
No,
why
we
is y'all
passed that.
encouraging him to be with this nigga?
We not. We
behind money?
Byron. We passed that, Byron.
Deelo,
We passed that,
let me
Byron.
ask you this. I probably missed it. I probably missed
That's
it.
facts.
But I was late. Let me ask you this. There was a time I was watching, and people here was claiming you wasn't from here. How that made you feel knowing you born and raised total New Orleans, and people claiming since you're not doing typical bounce or typical New Orleans stuff, you're not from here. How that made you feel?
I don't know. I was blowed. I really was activated. Now, like, I started making videos and music. Now you can really tell I'm from here. But at that time, I was blowed because of like, damn, for a nigga to be here, you gotta do this. Like,
I got a question, brother. So, because they had brought it up on the last little podcast, or last episode of the podcast that we had, and it was basically F the streets, and basically, you know what I'm talking about, huh, Uncle Lou?
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I
I'll
was-
elaborate on that.
So equating that into his whole ordeal, how do you feel about that, brother?
F the streets.
Yeah.
The movement, the after
Fuck
street
this.
movement.
Fuck the streets.
I
I
think
ain't
that's
gonna-
how fucked up
it
black
never
men
was
is.
fuck
What the
the
fuck is we
streets.
discussing for? And then you bitches get up, go do a motherfucking thing about nothing that's wrong with the motherfucking at all. Everybody talking
Nah, that
about
nigga
fucking
talk.
bullshit.
Be careful, you
and
gonna
then
punch yourself
and
in the
motherfuckers
face.
mad about what motherfucker. What this conversation about?
Because listen,
What
this
the
is what
fuck is they
this is what it's
doing?
about. This is what it's about,
What
Byron.
it's about?
Byron, this is what it's
Come on,
about.
opinion. You
Byron,
wanna talk?
Byron, this is what it's about.
Man,
This is what it's about.
That shit fair.
You have your mission that you on, right? And when you on your mission, you don't see nothing but your mission. Let me
Niggas scared to jeopardize brands.
How?
Niggas scared to make sacrifices for the betterment of their people.
We talking to him about him.
Man, I so gotta get up out of this unpaid ass.
Ooh, that was unnecessary, Byron Cole.
At all.
With a kid.
No, it wasn't. Because really, I usually do worse. I thought I was being respectful, really. I'm sorry. I usually
You was respectful, bro.
You
Yeah.
did what Byron
We
did.
didn't have no real conversation. All that shit was just so weird and awful, fake to me. I just had to get.
Well, when we talk
Byron,
about
oh, yeah,
when we
nigga.
talk
Nigga
about
talk.
segregation, we'll call you. We'll call you when we talk about segregation.
Segregation.
The fuck?
We're gonna talk about us on this.
Yeah,
See, we about to get some followers now. See them fake motherfuckers over on cut feelings? Well, they cut their feelings.
yeah, nigga crazy. So I understand how he feel. I understand how he feel. I actually understand how you feel. I just think that everybody, to answer your question, everybody thought it was fake because of
But
the
that's
gimmick
sad.
aspect of y'all. It is sad, but it's true.
But it's the reality.
But
we
it's the
live in.
reality, and perception is 90%, 95% reality.
But why, if you're not a gangster artist, everything's supposed to be a gimmick?
What you mean?
If you're not rapping about the streets, why it's a gimmick? You don't notice that?
We not saying that that's a gimmick. We saying, nigga, when the last time you wore shoulder pads for
The
real?
promotional parts.
The last time I was in a group, I'm on a whole nother kick right now.
I never saw you wear shoulder pads when you wasn't on camera.
I wore shoulder pads somewhere before.
Bro, yeah, because
I ain't gonna lie, they
because-
have been dressing different.
Listen.
I bet everything that.
All right,
that
I'm
you
gonna put it
see-
to you
let me
like
tell
this.
you, Let me tell you.
I used to
Me
pick you up
now-
from school. You ain't had shoulder pads
Me
on.
not, and
I
back
got
then the same
suspended.
person. I'm still the same. It's just what I show more now on camera now. That
Right.
I'm not
Comfortable in your
Back
skin.
then I was just on some all the way pop star shit. I still like how I am now, but back then it's just I was just wanted to be some Justin Bieber ass.
Well, that's
nigga.
what I want you to focus
But-
on. I promise. And if you never taken advice from me before, focus on this. You would not understand, or maybe you would. How many times we be up here cutting hair? You can ask any barber up in here. And if I put on, or any one of the barbers put on my blicky, you would see kids barely old enough to walk
Fact.
going in. Their grandma with them going in. Y'all affected people in a positive, fun way. A mission was being accomplished.
We was behind y'all.
So,
Right.
and I say this to anybody that is willing to listen. When you're in the comments, you're going to get a lot of negative comments.
Facts.
Don't feed into them because they're trying to clout chase off your response. Right? That's all they're doing. Focus on the people that really fuck with you. Nobody else matter. Because sometimes the negative comments, they don't even really mean it. They just looking for attention.
All right,
I got
right.
some-
Engagement isn't, no, that's true, I get it. But if you're not in a mental state to really deal and go down that rabbit hole,
fact.
it could derail you too.
That's a fact.
So you gotta really
It did.
you gotta have time for that
That's a fact.
shit to play that game.
Right before the group broke up, we was trying to go into like a rebranding state.
Yeah.
Cause like it was too much hate, and even Zul said it was like everybody would start calling us zesty and all that. It was a lot going on, and like it's hard to keep getting called that when we literally not that. We literally on the road dealing with all kind of the baddest models everybody want.
I'm about to
Like,
say some
but I think-
I'm
oh, go
about to
ahead.
say some cornball shit. You listening?
Yeah,
What people think and feel about you is not your business.
Nah.
but you low-key got to take at least 3% of it.
No, you
Let me tell you why you don't.
No,
Let me tell you why you don't.
And listen. In
Because at that point you getting
in
validation
consideration.
from other
Let me
Mr.
tell you.
Lil.
Let me tell you
Mr.
why you
Lil.
don't. Let me tell you why you don't. Because first off, you have to look at who's saying it, right?
Right.
So
Fake
if
faces.
they ain't in the position you in, it don't matter what the fuck they saying. That's the first thing. Cause a motherfucker be at his mama house on the couch, talking about a nigga, talking about what Diddy did. And when Diddy get out, he going back to a 10 bedroom house.
Yes, he is.
So what I'm saying to you is, and we not getting on the Bible situation, but I'm gonna use it as an example. What I'm saying to you is, the Jesus in the Bible was going around saving niggas, and they killed him. He was saying, hey, I'm saving you, and they killed him. They talked about Beyonce, they talk about Rihanna, they talk about Lil Wayne on drugs, they talk about Jay-Z knows, they talk about everybody. You're not exempt. And all you got to do is just keep pushing, because them same people, if they see you, they gonna be on your dick.
Same one.
But we had a guy named Zul Karnae saying the hate started over shattering the love.
That's big, but you can't listen to. Well,
Can I say something? Can I say something, little brother?
That's a totally different story.
Let me say this here.
And he was supposed to be here too.
All right. I'm not gonna say who, but why is the conversation fake? Because it don't stray your way. You understand? The statement I made was, is a female worth crashing the empire?
Oh, we going back to that.
No, look, because it never got clear.
Right.
Is a female worth crashing the empire?
That's what usually crashing.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I'm telling you this here. From the statement Waters said, he said, man, fuck all that, because if I fight the nigga and I lose, it's still up there. Well, then you defeated the whole purpose of principle. You see what I'm saying? Which the first statement you said, brother, you said, bro, we fight. You said boxing match. I think that's a gimmick. I think the real gangster shit from the old law is, say, bro, meet me here. Let's get this over with, and let's go ahead and do this the right way.
Facts.
That's gangster. That's gang. Say, bro.
That was the first
Say,
option.
bro. All right. Now look, let me get it clear, because I want to bring it from back to up, because it was, I'm not saying nobody right or wrong, but I'm gonna keep it G of how I see it on Barone Street and how we play the game, uptown. I'm gonna say this here. I'm not saying, say, bro, go get in the group and do all this. I'm not saying that. Do what you do. But what I will say is, don't try to fix what ain't broken. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong. I don't care if you go solo. Bitch, you're a superstar already. We already know that. Everybody know that in here. You see what I'm saying? But why try to fix what ain't broken when it come down to the money? And at the end of the day, we're in 2026. Is it not about taking care of your family? And is it not about how fast you can go to get there? It is about that. If it's about emotions, bitch, you're in the wrong game.
So let me ask you.
Hold up, look, I'm almost there. I'm sorry.
No, he said I'm almost there.
Because I've been fucked over this whole little yeah.
I know.
Not no more. And I felt the way for a little second, but then I had to realize people are who they are. You see what I'm saying? But now that we can get it clear and have an understanding as men, because you're 25 now, so you can concur with what it takes to be a man of understanding. Right. What I'm saying to you, little brother, is you're a superstar. You understand? And you also a solo artist, but you're also a businessman. Right. If it don't make sense, you understand, to be in a group and get to the mountaintop with them, so be it. But at the end of the day, say, bro, the right thing to do. It ain't here, bitch. Maybe he is. But how far y'all came from what y'all done? He's not that much of a bitch to you as much as you're not that much of a bitch to him. Because y'all both know y'all love each other.
So let me ask you this.
Man, what's going on?
Let me ask you this.
Look. I'm going to tell you why. Because with the band, brother, no matter how I speak on Sarah, I love her. Mm-hmm. No matter how I speak on anybody from the band, we both came up to get to the mountaintop. Mm-hmm. And if I had a chance to do it over, knowing what I know now, I would do it again. Which is why I know you would too.
So let me ask you this. This is a real question. From what he said, this is the real question.
For real.
What's more important? Money or your peace?
Damn, that's deep.
That's the more important question, because if you say money, if you say you hold up. I have to tell him this. I want him to understand that I'm talking about just in this industry. What's more important, your money or your peace? So if it's the money, then you got to go what he's saying.
Make it make sense.
If it's your peace, I know Zuda told you how we broke up as a group. My peace was way.
He didn't explain it to me. I asked him, but he.
I went in the room and cursed everybody out. Everybody at Koch Records, everybody got cursed out. All of them.
Everybody there.
Everybody.
including
My
the
daddy,
group?
everybody in
Your
the building
group
except
too?
me. Huh?
The group too?
All of them.
For what?
Because I didn't.
For what?
Because I cursed out the label because they was fucking over us. I cursed out our managers because they was working with the label. I cursed out our group because they wasn't real niggas and they was letting people fuck over us. And I walked out. I said, nah, y'all gonna do the group without me. I want to see how that worked. What I'm telling you is the money wasn't more as important to me as my peace. What you just said was the money is more important to you than your peace. So then you gotta go the way he's saying. You gotta look at it the way he's saying. So my question to you is, now that you've told us that,
And he kept it real.
will you then sit down? I'm gonna ask you that. Can we bring that nigga here and y'all sit down and talk in front of the cameras? Cause you telling me it's the money.
No, funny.
You telling me it's the money. And listen, if we gotta empty this bitch out, if we could have people in here, it's up to y'all. But what I'm saying to you is, I want y'all together for a different reason than what he wants y'all
Wait,
together.
hold up. You think you like me solo better?
It ain't about what I like.
No,
your
I'm saying,
mama
you
came
like
to
it.
my house
So
and your mama knocked on my door and said, you told my son he wasn't gonna be Chris Brown. You remember that? You remember that? And what I told you? I said, yes, he's not gonna be Chris Brown. That don't mean he ain't talented. And she said, he could be the next Chris Brown. And what I told you, Chris Brown has a son. He's not the next fucking Chris Brown. Because there's only one Chris Brown. And it's not you.
And I understand it at that time.
So what I'm trying to explain to you, and guess what? I wasn't no pacifying ass nigga. And I said, it was a pleasure to meet y'all. Pleasure to see y'all. Enjoy your day. I'll be at the studio when this nigga need me. That's how that go, bro. But I'm telling you, it's not about what I want. I don't give a fuck how you are as a solo artist or as a group. I know what y'all did for everybody as a group. So it ain't about what I like y'all as. It's really not about what I like y'all as. It's not about if I like Beyonce as a solo artist or if I like Destiny's Child. It's about which one had the most impact. I like Michael Jackson. I like the Jackson 5 music and I like Michael Jackson.
You like Michael Jackson music more.
And listen, I may.
It
But
can
I like
happen.
it.
Bobby
So what I'm
Brown.
saying-
You like Bobby Brown better than Ralph Trashman.
No, I like New Edition better.
You know what? That's a good one. You said you like Bobby Brown.
Better than Ralph. Ralph was the lead singer, but Bobby Brown had better
Guess
solo
what, though?
music.
D, the three that nobody was looking at made the biggest hit.
100%.
Poison.
BBD.
100%.
And so what I'm saying to you is, I'm gonna ask you this and then we can change the subject. Will you sit down in here with him on this podcast?
And keep it real.
I
it's
would.
okay.
I would.
Real
Okay.
nigga. Real nigga.
Listen.
Real nigga.
I'm gonna call him and set that up.
Real nigga.
I'm gonna call him and set that
Real
up.
nigga,
Don't
brother.
rush, John David. Like, hold
We
on.
ain't gotta do it right now. We ain't gotta do it right now.
No, we can do it whatever.
Okay.
We can do it ASAP. I don't got time to wait.
I want to say this. Going back to shout out to Byron Cole.
Shout out to Byron
Shout out
Cole.
to Byron.
people.
The reason I say I was surprised Byron's answer was what it was. Me and Byron the same age.
Believe that.
And coming up, you spoke on it old school style. When we had someone on our chest, you always had an old dude like, y'all want, come on.
Get it
y'all
over with.
Get it over with. Once we got it off our chest, once again, we got the emotions out.
That's it.
Now we could think logically and make a clear path to solution. Now, of course, I'm going to be biased towards you. You my family. I don't know, little dude. But when I saw y'all together, y'all always was somewhere having fun. And I would see people pile up around you. Like they both saying, y'all had impact. And y'all wasn't a typical New Orleans group. That shit was refreshing.
Which was beautiful.
Right? That being said, y'all created your own lane. People, whether it was negative comments or positive, y'all was being talked about. It's a problem when nobody ain't talking about you. All publicity is good publicity. Welcome all that shit.
Good or bad?
Plain and
Good or
simple.
bad?
So the fact that if you open and willing to talk to dude, I think that's a good thing.
Man, I brought
Not this podcast trying to bring the group back together.
Hell yeah, that's what matters.
Say, bro. Say, bro.
I remember picking you niggas up. Well, not them niggas, because it was you. Picking you up from school, nigga, and y'all was just regular, just kids wanting to do
The
music.
principal used to call him.
And then this what I'm saying.
I used to act
And then
ass
picture
in that
this.
bitch.
And then picture this. I got a phone call, say, hey bro, them niggas is going to do whatever that show was at the Carver Theater. Remember? When after y'all made Blicky. I don't remember. It was for some school. It was for some school at the Carver Theater.
Don't stop.
I hadn't seen them
Don't go
niggas
on me.
in front of people.
Yeah.
So to me, they still these my little niggas. They just, you know what I'm saying? We done took these niggas to the movies, all kind of shit, having fun.
Some field trip shit.
When we walked in, every child in
Bum
the
rush.
building. You remember that?
Yeah,
Bum rush the
that's-
stage. I
that's-
said, oh, these niggas is rock stars. And it changed my perception of these niggas is rock stars that ain't telling you to go shoot the block up.
Right.
That mean more to me than
Me too.
these other niggas.
When I'm seeing NFL players, NBA players on Instagram mimicking what they do, especially him, I'm like, it's official.
What's that feeling like for people to mimic what you do? What is
Major people.
It's at first it was kind of unbelievable at first because the whole like I was in a group since I was what
13.
14, about 14, and all that stuff we was doing at first it was just like people from the city knew us but not the whole world knew us. Everybody knew we was the only kid group. So when we got a little older and we was more like 18, 19, we started going for it was Twitter first, and then when we started seeing that I was like, oh, this shit crazy. And then the girl where you going shit with the symbol shit, it was like, damn, this shit really getting real. So I was like, damn, we just got to keep going. Because first, we didn't have a song at first that went viral. We were still being looked at as just like kind of comedians. But we always did music. We just ain't know how to market our music how we wanted to in this new generation. And we was kind of still like, what you call it, independent. We ain't had no label. So until we had the Rock Nation, then we was signed to Rock Nation, but they really ain't, I think they gave us a little advance, but it wasn't enough.
Can you speak on, if you can, the situation with y'all and Drewski? What was that about?
But now, Drewski had DM us and said, come on a lot. Everything with Drewski was kind of pre-set up. It wasn't really an audition like that.
Okay.
He said, just come on a live and do it, and then he called us to come to Atlanta and do that. It wasn't like most people just audition. He actually DM'd us and asked us to come do that. And then he started saying stuff about we ain't recoup no money and all that. So he was just playing into his role
Okay.
with that. But we never signed with Drew. Oh, he tried to get us to sign with him. Zua had told me about that. He tried to get us, we saw the contract, and he wanted all the money from, he wanted us to sign
Sign y'all rights away.
a big percentage of what the Blicky was going to do, and we never made no money. We made Blicky independently.
Right.
So all the money we made, that came to us. The royalties we get
Straight
paid
through.
for every 3 months, it come
How
to
it
us
should.
and the other stuff. So,
Right.
Congratulations.
yeah.
That's that masterpiece shit. I gotta clap it up for that. They started young
But
doing
if
that.
we would have signed with a deal, we could have been way more mainstream. I don't know, but the whole world already know us. Everywhere I go is crazy.
That's what
But
I mean. That's what I mean by mountaintop.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You recognize
You
that.
gotta get there. Then solo, you go there.
So, for
makes
can you
sense.
tell
So
us?
how New Edition played it? Bobby Brown, it was huge already.
Some of them niggas came
Yeah.
into
They
the
came
group.
together.
in.
Yeah, wait, look, let me ask you this, right?
This nigga must be a New Edition fan.
But that's
every
every
time you get New
but see,
Edition,
no.
you jump in this
Not
motherfucker.
it. Jumping on that.
You said Ralph. You said Ralph.
20 years later,
That's what I was
the
about to
labels
say.
ain't
It's the
pushing
time.
the labels
Everything
pushing
is
all
the
this.
time.
That's a
Back
fact.
then, that's true. It's a big
Now you gotta
time
blow up
difference.
yourself.
But say, look, D, let me ask you this, right?
D.
We all understand everything that went on with the group, but your views the exact same way they were when you was with the group?
My view's higher than your boys.
No.
It's not the same.
Like,
not-
the views
Are
the
they
same.
higher? Or
Nigga
are
sound
they
like a
lower?
lawyer.
Some video,
They were-
Answer the question.
That's a good
some
question.
videos do better than others. I
You
mean,
think
I
you
can't
do
say.
better with yourself?
I think I went more viral worldwide with the group as of now. But then again, no, I can't say that because the recent video I did went crazy.
So kids going crazy over you now?
Yeah, they still go crazy. I don't think the music I'm doing not doing good, but none of it's touched Blicky status yet.
Yeah, that's.
But it's still streaming.
It's that genie in a bottle type stuff. Who's that white boy you keep performing with in Houston? I've been
That's,
wondering.
he do dancing and stuff. I make TikToks with him sometimes. He a TikTok dancer. He be going-
What's Deelo? What is Deelo, the solo artist? How is he different from Deelo
group?
in the group?
That's the great question right there. Because take it back to New Edition again. When Bobby Brown first came out, right? He dropped the girlfriend song.
Girlfriend.
And it didn't do
Didn't
good.
do well. A lot of
Because
people
he
don't know
sounded like he was in New Edition still. It wasn't nothing different. He took a set down, came back with Prerogative.
Hooked up with Babyface.
He was dumb. He dumb
Hooked
with
up with
it.
Babyface.
Yeah, he switched his whole thing. Me, solo, I'm a little bit more high. I really am in real life. I'm a little
Be
bit more.
yourself.
Look, wasn't Ralph on my Prerogative?
No,
Ralph's song.
What the fuck
No,
is
hold up,
your
hold up.
obsession
Hold
with
up.
New Edition?
No.
I
Niggas
said-
yelling on New Edition.
For a second, what Miguel is saying is, side note, Ralph sang a lot of background and feelings for Bobby because Bobby was going through a lot of shit. A lot of people, nobody knew that because
Bobby had a raspy voice. Ralph had the high voice.
When Bobby was getting high and messed up, Ralph would step in and fill in those sing lines. But to Mike's point, we're in a different era now. Back then, nobody knew this shit. We found out shit years later. Ralph didn't find out shit till the movie came out years later. We're in the era now of social media. Everybody can be famous for anything. Nobody has to earn their way in. Right? We had guardrails, we had gatekeepers of, now you just can't get up in here. Now all you gotta do is get an Instagram up and you can be famous. So people like yourself and a few others are refreshing that actually have a skill set and talent. Most people don't have no talent, they have a gimmick. If we being honest, you got a gimmick.
But you have to have you kind of have to have a gimmick now because you got to put yourself up.
To be seen, that's true. That's
and it's too, it's an artist come out every 2 days.
That's true.
So if you're just a good artist,
because some of the most talented people they don't know about it because they didn't have a gimmick.
That's a fact.
Right. Like, this is the most talented dude. Sports, entertainment. It's dude cold. Ain't no gimmick. He have no story.
Yeah, you gotta have a story.
You need all those things to come together for the perfect gumbo. Make
All
sense?
Right, so first off, shout out my dog Zul Carnane in the building.
Boy, he snuck through there. He snuck through there. What you talking about? He didn't miss everything.
He done missed the whole wave.
Say, Gabe, you might want to come up here with us, brother.
Get it.
No, look.
Come sit by me.
Zul.
Sit right here. Come sit by me. Come sit by me. So when he was talking about earlier, this is my brother right here. He was talking about earlier.
How you feeling,
this is the guy who called me. And this is the guy who I was in the group with that we was talking about earlier. Also, this is the guy who called me.
Oh, he here. You said F everybody.
Yeah, he'll tell you when we had the situation.
That finger got longer, but he did.
I did. No, he knows it.
Your whole finger.
He knows it. I even made a song about it, so he's good. He knows it. We already had this conversation. But he's also the guy who called me when there was first. It's like, I got this song. He's like, oh, he hung up the phone with me immediately. He said, oh shit. I know what I'm gonna do. What he said was Libyans. I know what I'm gonna do with these Libyans. and he hung up his phone and he immediately called me back. He said, they about to be a group. And he put the whole thing together.
That makes sense.
And then it was all put together like that. So the world got to understand first, he didn't come in this with a group. He might have started with a group, but it was like him. He was placed with other people.
Okay.
It wasn't like 4 people just chilling. Like, I called him to be in the group. Personally, I was like, hey, bro, we gonna start a group.
There are not many groups that hooked up as groups. Everybody wanted to be a solo artist for the most part.
Right.
And then somebody had a vision like, you know what, this is how we gonna do this. We're gonna put this group together and go from there. I do have to ask you this though, Deelo. It's hard for me to be calling you these names. At this point, do you have any regrets looking back on your career from when it first started to present day? Anything you wish you could have did different?
I wish I would have been more consistent at the time was Blicky. But so many people would say, nah, just chill on the momentum while Blicky's still going up. Then we had other people saying, drop more music. So I wish I would have been more consistent as of dropping while we had all them people. We had real fans and you had the halfway fans, the people that just watching because your song hot right now. Yeah, right. Then you got your core audience that really love you, that's gonna stay there. Right. But I wish we would have been more consistent at the time. Blicky went we was number 1 for 3 months, just to put that out there.
That's a long time.
Yeah, 3 months. Number 1 on the TikTok charts.
Blicky did what it did. So we know what Blicky was. My question to you is, do you think Blicky helped or hurt y'all? Afterwards.
Both. Afterwards?
Yeah.
Helped us. We was independent. Of course, he put money in our pocket.
But so my question is, I give you a prime example, and you can keep the cameras on. It is what it is. Chopper, not you.
I understand.
Chopper Style.
That shout out On. You hear me? Chopper Style.
There's been 9 versions of Chopper Style, right?
Yeah.
Over the span of about 20 years.
Right.
But I think that song was so good. Nobody don't want to hear him rap for real. He got to make another one of them.
Damn.
So I'm asking you, did Blicky hurt because, what was the name of the song that came right afterwards? I love that shit.
I like what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Is it
Girl, where you going?
A symbol?
A symbol.
Don't go.
A
Girl,
Symbol was
yeah,
a
Symbol.
fucking amazing song. But when y'all did it, and I remember telling him, this shit a hit. but it wasn't like Blicky. And so listening
Red
to
song,
it,
yeah.
The Red song.
I love that song.
but so listening to these songs, they not like Blicky. So did Blicky hurt?
And that's why I said both.
I sit down and think about that every day.
Because it was
It's
a
like when
standard.
people listen to a certain song these days, they want you to make the same exact thing the same way.
Exactly.
And then when you make something different, they be like, he need to go back to his old sound. And then when you go back to your old sound, it's like, he need to switch it up. A lot of people, it's like, you can't make everybody happy these days.
Exactly. That's the whole
It's
point.
hard.
Express yourself the way you see fit. You show versatility. That's what we just really appreciate too.
Right.
You're not just one way, and you can appeal to the masses. So people gonna feel what they're gonna feel regardless. What people say and think about you is not your business.
Right.
Say, bro, I think it was the inconsistency. I don't think it was about the last hit, the last smash, you know. I think it was about y'all didn't stay consistent with the same type of wiggle. And that's all it was. You know, it ain't about what the people feel. It's about how you hypnotize the people. And I still feel like to this day, you know, you on your way. So when they ask you, oh, you got any regrets and all this here, none of that matters. You know what I'm saying? No offense.
No, it's all good.
You heard me? No, see, look,
Right.
no offense, because you only as great as your last hit. Say, bro, you can do it again solo, you can do it again as a duo. None of it matters. What matters is your business aspect.
Here we go.
That's why I give K Gates
Talk about
his
the group.
props. It's because way back in the G, when Squad Up was popping, you know what K Gates did? Something that none of us would have thought about in the world. And he did it. K Gates was always known as the hustler of the city, the entrepreneur. We didn't recognize it. None of us recognized it. Hold on. None of us recognized it. It's because we didn't have, you understand, the entrepreneurial aspect of ourselves. We just wanted to rap.
Right.
We didn't recognize how special this dude was, of how he's seen it as. And it took us close to 15 years to have this mind frame. And I'm giving you your kudos, you understand me? So what I'm saying to you is, brother, you dig, as a businessman at 25 years old, what do you see fit? Great, we know you're a solo artist and your time is coming. I just felt like with the fame that y'all got with the hit y'all had,
My Blicky.
okay, I felt like with the fame that y'all got, it came too fast. That's why people show who they are when that fame comes.
But fame-wise, it didn't come fast. When people comment that, we wasn't overnight success.
It wasn't overnight.
We've been in a group
I'm
since
sorry.
I was 15. We started making money off music at 22.
And that don't matter because
23.
people don't care about the baby. They care about the labor. They don't care about the labor pain. They care about the baby.
Right.
So how you see it as doesn't matter because that was pre-success. So I'm saying how you got there is all they care about. And what I'm trying to tell you is you're only as great as your last hit. And what I'm saying is, as a businessman, coming from the experiences of people, you know better and you know, look, either I'm gonna go solo, and when I go solo, I'm not gonna crash this man. Even if he feel a way about me, I'm gonna speak highly of this man. It's because we both got you together. Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a business way of seeing it, of what I know you know, deep down you know. Say, bruh, if man Round ain't gonna rock, he not a bitch. He's just somebody I'm not doing, you dig, my level of my journey with. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. And I'm not telling you, you know, what to do. But as a superstar that you are, you know what I know. And at the end of the day, anybody that I indulge with, they not a bitch, they not this here, they not that the other, because regardless of what, the industry is always going to see how you treat the people that was on their way with you.
Right.
No matter how that sounds. Is he a bitch? Maybe, personally. But business-wise, he's the greatest person in the world. And once you speak that way, you got another chance and another opportunity for people to want to do business with you. That's all I was saying to you.
So now, you've already said that you would be willing to sit in here with him and have a conversation,
That's what you said.
right?
But that won't stop our solo career. Too,
No. It shouldn't stop your solo career, but I want y'all to have a conversation.
Right.
'Cause you've already said that.
Bro.
And I'm saying that to my dog City right here because every time he get a chance to speak, he wants you to get fucking back in the group and make
I don't. Say, bro, I don't want you to get back in the group. I want you to get some straightening with your peer. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, the industry is going to look at it like, say, bro, I'm not going to help this man get to the top because I know how he going to be, no matter who fault it was. People don't care about who's who when it's happening.
Right.
You can fight a donkey. At the end of the day, y'all both still asses. From the outside looking in.
Unless you make a hit.
Say, bro, look, you're right.
If you make a hit, he's an ass.
All is forgiven.
That makes
Everything
sense.
is forgiven.
I've
watched.
Until then,
I hate to say it, but I watch niggas like
sometimes.
Michael Vick
Yeah.
get dragged down and and he was the first player in NFL history to have $200 million contracts. You know why? Because he went out there and threw buku touchdowns. I watched Kobe, quote unquote, get slandered for saying he raped a woman. Guess what happened? Went out there and scored 40.
And one
Nobody
and one
cared.
buku
Nobody
rings.
cared, yeah.
You go make a hit, they don't give a fuck.
They don't.
So all I'm
don't.
saying is, at some point, what he's saying is right. But if you can go make a hit, go make that hit. But you got to figure out now as a solo artist if you gonna make a blicky or you gonna make something else. Because
That's real.
what you got to say, bro?
That's real, man.
What you got to say?
I came here to support. I mean,
Look how he trying to play
no,
it.
for real. Honestly,
Did you know they was coming today?
No, he told me. No, I didn't. When I talked to you to get it, no, I didn't know. It just so happened we was on the phone, and he was like, "I'm doing a podcast." I said, "I'm going to see Luck at this podcast and watch."
Believe that.
And then it just happened. So then when both of y'all was there, I was like, "Oh, I gotta come."
Believe that.
Pardon me being tardy. I was at the thing and I couldn't
mic
be
not
with
on.
it. Oh, it's not on.
No, you got to cut it on. Don't take it off.
Oh, hold on.
Mine's on.
Right.
You can see it.
I don't. On is on.
Yeah.
On always.
Pardon me
bad,
being
man.
tardy, but with this gentleman, ever since I met him, I knew he was a star, and I'm actually glad. I know y'all saying about the group thing. I'm actually glad that it happened the way it happened because I was, privy to watching everything, and I'd rather it happen now while he was independent, when he had the taste of success, instead of them blowing up, signing deals, and all that, and then it happens, and
Believe
it's
that.
more hurt,
Believe that.
and then it's a bigger problem.
Believe that.
So at least he's uncovered whatever character flaws they saw in each other, and they separated. Because he was the driver of the group.
We
from
know
the
that.
4-5 groups that he been in.
Believe that.
You know what I'm saying? He went from 12 people in the group to about 4 people in the group. What was it? 4, then the 3, and then the 2. And so now he had 1. And him going through the whole experience, like he was right. The fame did come quick. Nobody cares that y'all was in
Nobody.
the basement for 10 years.
Nobody.
When y'all popped up on TikTok,
That's
it
what
just
it is.
skyrocketed to the top. And there was no foundation in that regard, and from people looking at y'all a certain way to saying now you have music respect. It's different being a jester on TikTok entertaining. Now it's these dudes can, because music is spiritual. It makes you feel a certain way. It changes your soul. So if you can create something that changes somebody's emotion,
Believe
you
that.
lock in with a fan totally different than just, I'm laughing at this skit on TikTok.
Believe that.
So,
Right.
so you elevated to that level. And now, as a solo artist, you can stand on and make more money. You know how much money you made, and you saw them checks had to get split. So now you know if you do it again, how much it's gonna come in your way. And you know the business now. He got his own publishing.
Believe that.
He know how the merch work. You know what I'm saying? So all he needs is the right team.
Believe that.
I had to recluse myself for religious reasons, as he knows, and we had a whatever. But I'm still in his life as a human being. You
Believe
know
that.
what I'm saying? But I think once the right people fall in place for him, he's gonna be to the moon because of his work ethic.
I respect that.
Because of his creativity. You know what I'm saying? He's really a student of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? How people, how they say 10,000 hours on certain things to master. His mastery was in that. He'll tell you about all the boy bands. He'll tell you about this, that, and the third. So in things that you might not know in trigonometry or calculus or English or commas or punctuation, he put all the time into this music industry. And from the experience of Blicky, he knew now he learned the business.
Understood.
And nothing was ever not withheld from me. He can vouch for that. Like
Believe
every question was answered, everything was put on the table. They sat in all the meetings. So I believe, alhamdulillah, when his opportunity comes, this is all conditioning for him to take it to the next level and get the right team for him to do everything that he needs to do to help his dreams come to fruition.
It's dope.
I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick.
There you go. He always
I'm gonna put you on the
dope.
spot. Listen, because it's a great fucking speech. I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna put you on the spot because I watched him from the beginning with them, and and his mama tell you we sat in our house and I watched him go on. I told him no. I'm not coming out there with y'all, bro. Y'all go do that shit. He get the Sprinter van. He going across the country, taking them where they need to. They was at the Super Bowl. Remember? They was at the Super Bowl. They pop up in the Bad Boy tour. I'm like, what the hell do you got going on? Like, he's taking them everywhere. So I'm asking you, as someone who is as close to him in this industry as anyone else would be, because he started with you. What do you think? Is he better solo or with a group?
I think he's better as a solo artist with a team and entertaining behind him. Like how they Cardi B and all them people. You got dancers, you got all type of things. It could be a group, whatever you want to call it, but the people are accenting him. You know what I'm saying? Like a band. You know what I'm saying? It could be somebody in the band.
And
like,
we always said
what
that.
What your boy name was that just died that we had the thing for? Frankie Beverly?
Frankie Beverly, yeah.
Yeah, somebody like, you know what I'm saying? You the main person, and you got all these different tidbits to highlight you. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, even how Fergie was with Black Eyed Peas. You know, Black Eyed Peas was a hip-hop group, and nobody knew them dudes' names. Will I Am and all them. But then when they put Fergie in, she was the main person, and they were supporting around him. So if he gets some supporting, he could be a solo artist, but if he has some supporting actors, I think that would definitely elevate him, and he can do something innovative and creative.
So more like a feature like Frankie Beverly featuring Maze.
I'm just saying.
No, he's just saying as long as he is the main act, it could be like a Lauryn Hill and the Fugees.
Yeah.
She's solo.
What's Tank and the Bangers or that?
Yeah, something like
that.
Yeah, where you the man, everything is supporting around them, and they don't have to all be musicians. They could be just dancers, flip, or anything. You know what I'm saying? But just part of the act. Yeah, because he's a showman, and he loves, even though he might not have the singing prowesses of Michael Jackson or Prince or whatever, but he loves that showmanship, and he's a great performer. So if he put a show together like that and you merge it with hip hop, with the lane he's making now, I think it'll be something innovative and creative.
I respect that. Yeah.
How you feel about hearing? Listen, he started.
I've been hearing you talk since I walked in here, dog. I can't.
You're saying another.
How you feel about hearing him say that though?
Nah, I enjoyed me solo. I'm finding myself solely showing more who I really am now, and all my music I make, nothing's capped. A lot of people cap. Everything I make now is really me.
I have
so
a
it's
question.
like.
So since you've been in your solo era, have you been like experimenting with new songs, or you just been staying strictly, oh, I'm Dave, this is Deelo, I'm David, this is me, I'm about to strictly be on this type of kick?
I've been experiencing a lot. I'm about to actually drop my first mixtape, EP, or whatever, as a solo artist. So I've been really experiencing.
What's the name of the EP?
I ain't never post that yet.
Why you gonna flunk out of
I ain't never say the name
exclusive.
yet. I ain't never say the name yet. But it's my first EP. And like people seeing me now as a solo artist, my TikTok's been going crazy now solely. Because for a while it was us two as a group. That's how people noticed us when we popped up. But now my numbers been doing good. So everybody been asking for new music. So I'm just gonna do an EP. A lot of people say wait till you got another big song and then and the momentum and everything. I just want to put this EP out just to have the EP out.
Believe that.
So before we get out of here, what is something you want people to know about Deelo that they may not know?
That they may not know?
That you want them to know, even whether as a solo artist or just you as a person.
They don't have to know, but I'm just a ignorant type. I grew up ignorant. That's how I am. I'm just ignorant. Like, for real, I'm really ignorant. Like, they don't understand.
Talking about that time when you be playing in traffic, cars. Man, that messed my head up. Dude was a running back on shelf as cars are coming down. I said, where the hell is the parents at?
That's not ignorant.
That was crazy.
That my friend is not ignorant. All right, so
nah, but you asked me a question earlier. You was like, what make me different from how I was with the group? That's what you asked me. I ain't never answered. I'm really just showing my true self now. And I feel like it's really unique by us being from New Orleans. Everybody like how we talk, first of all. Everybody like how we carry ourselves. I'm showing more of that because my whole career I was trying to be more like, I'm not explaining it, more like preppy. He used to tell us, the people that he was working with used to tell us be more like sound media trained and more proper. So that's how it was my whole career. So now that I'm just me, you know what I mean? Like, The shit
I
going
think
for real.
I think it's both, brother. I think you got to be an octopus.
Yeah, it gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? I think if you're from New Orleans, I think that you don't have to showcase that to the world. It's already in you. You know what I'm saying? So the prepping part, that's just universal. That's just if you want to grasp that audience.
Right.
You understand? And I feel like, just my opinion, still having to sit down with Lil Daddy, no matter how it sound, he can jokes all day.
He call him Lil Daddy.
Yeah, Lil Daddy. Regardless of what, brother. If the people see that, then it's clear. Because I don't think that's a bridge that's burned. I don't.
Right.
Maybe it got cracks. It's not a it's not a bridge that's burned.
Yeah, it
no
could be
matter
so-
how that's
so-
burned.
Zoe, you think Zoe Carnett? You think the bridge burned?
No,
I don't think the bridge
I don't
burned.
think
I think
that.
y'all can sit back and if
100%.
amplify what he said. Everybody likes unity.
Period.
That's why football is.
Give me some, Gabe. Give me some. Give me a little flicker.
Everybody loves unity. When
flicker.
people break up, that's when they hold everything.
Y'all don't
crumble.
realize that
Sometimes-
right here.
Same thing. You saw that with Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And then when they got back together,
It's
you know
like,
what I'm saying? It amplified it. Everybody want to see the team.
No matter how that sounds,
So
bro.
let me ask y'all this. I'm about to go. I know we had 2 minutes left, nigga. You got more tape.
I'm gonna sit down for this one.
Yeah, sit down for this one. Speaking of unity,
All right.
and speaking of people, you know, we trying to get this man to sit down with his.
Sit down with his group member and get back in the group. Where my phone with that? Oh.
Now I'm gonna tell you how serious he is about this shit. I'm gonna speak on some shit. I don't know.
Keep it G.
These two brothers right here had issues with each other.
Yes, sir.
You wouldn't even
Them
know.
two?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
even know. Cause look at him
This
right
way
now.
back, Lil Daddy.
Cause look at him right now. But guess
Back
what?
when I was ignorant.
Way back.
Way back. But listen.
Born ignorant.
But
We really
listen.
all born ignorant.
But listen to me. though.
Regardless.
I'm talking about 2 months ago. He was like, man, I need to come. I want to come holler at him. My man was on there. I don't want to see him. I'm lying.
You ain't lying.
He was like, I don't want to see him. And then he changed it. He gotta see me. He gotta see me. And he's done so much in his fucking life. He like, no, I don't fucking know what's going on. but I'm saying that to say, you don't know what's going on. But look how easy it is because they both understand that there's a different assignment.
Way bigger.
It's a way bigger assignment than what we may think it is.
And it's bigger than us, brother. You know,
It's way bigger than, and that's what I
than
said
y'all.
earlier. Sometimes it's bigger than you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's bigger than you.
Yeah.
So I just want to listen. This is Uncut Feelings. We appreciate.
Bitch, you ain't had to say that, but just
yeah, but I had to get
it's
that
all
out
good.
there. I appreciate because I appreciate it. This real man shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a maturation
it's
process,
and it's kind of crazy how the universe works. Cause for y'all to be sitting here, for you two to be sitting here telling him to sit down with somebody he have an issue with, that's the universe working, bro.
Bro.
That's him looking right there at what you trying to tell him to do, what y'all did.
Maturation.
That shit is crazy, bro.
I don't care how this sound. This nigga Gates was a motherfucker. You understand?
Yeah, he was a motherfucker.
All right. The
He's
end.
definitely a motherfucker.
And-
So listen,
and
we
look,
gonna ask
he's
you
a
this.
king.
Are you when you leaving?
He's a king.
The first, I think.
Damn. You think you come do an episode with us where we could talk
I
to you?
think that'll
for-
be beautiful,
I
brother.
gotta come back and
Okay,
think
cool.
that'll be
We'll get you to
beautiful.
talk to Daniel. We'll do your episode. But listen, y'all give it up for Deelo. We appreciate you for coming, bro. He's already agreed that he will sit down with Mel on the fucking podcast, so we gonna lock that up. Give it up for my dog, Young
got
Sid.
one more question.
No applause, no applause, no
You like
I'm
the
straight,
2-man
I'm
group
straight.
or the 4-man group?
I don't give a
And I'm
fuck. I
about to
just want
ask
y'all
you.
to be rich. I
about
want
to
y'all to
ask
be
you 'cause
rich.
you-
And I
when
think
you
y'all,
first came
I
on.
think y'all are rich. Like he said, it just makes more sense. We've been saying this for years, bro. Like you are the standout.
Believe that.
But sometimes you have to have other things to show the standout.
That's it.
Sometimes you have to have, this is going to sound stupid what I'm about to say, sometimes you got to have 4 ugly chicks to realize, to make this one look really pretty. You know what I'm saying? And so you the standout. So I don't really care if it's 4, 3, if y'all do some fucking Wu-Tang shit and there's 12 of you niggas, you going to stand out.
Wu-Tang was 12?
I don't know how many niggas it was.
9.
What was Bone Thugs and Harmony?
4.
4. Yeah.
So, give it up for my dog coming through here, Zul Carnane. Give it up for Big Lou in the building. Hey, we want to give a special shout out to Byron Cole, who took his mic off and left in the middle of the motherfucking
And look, and that's okay.
Got upset,
And that's
but we still
okay.
appreciate you for coming.
Shout out to Byron
We thank
Cole,
you.
bro.